Hi, my name is Valeria. I'm 19 years old and I'm a senior from GCBI in Guelph, Ontario. As you can tell from my accent, I am not Canadian. I'm actually Mexican, but I arrived to Canada 2 years ago. Here I had lived one of the most amazing experiences of my life and started to be my true self. That's why finishing school in Canada meant to give it a proper closure to the best 2 years of my life. And I wanted to be the best way possible, but before we knew we were not going to have our sports competition, our prom, our graduation, and in my case, our IB exams, that is the culminating event of this competitive multidisciplinary program. We never thought that the Friday 13th of March was going to be our last day. We thought that we were going back to school after the March break, but we never thought this was going to be our new reality. Before the pandemic, I remember I was prepared to write my IB exams and give it a closure to this program I have been enrolled since grade 1. I was also very excited to be on that stage on my graduation day and see my parents and the crowd coming from Mexico. I wanted to be proud of myself for not only graduating from a high school that doesn't speak my first language, but also I will be the first international student graduating with an IB diploma from my district. I also wanted to go to prom with my friends and have the night of our lives. I wanted to have the last days of school full of nostalgia and tears. And now that's not gonna happen. Life changed our plans, and even though at first I was very mad, it's not the end of the world. I was able to organize a virtual prom with my IB cohort thanks to technology, and lately I'm able to enjoy more the small wonders of life, like watching the sunrise from my deck. Even though I miss with all my heart my friends, this new reality has helped me put everything on perspective and made me realize how grateful I was for not telling them how much I love them and hugging them every day, because I let these small things distract me from what really matters. I wish I was able to say goodbye to everyone that support me through this journey, but right now I'm not sure if I'm gonna see them again. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has been emotionally and economically affected by this pandemic, because right now my situation is in the tightrope. We don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to university, because right now my country is in an economic crisis, so my parents are not able to pay for my education anymore. This is a bummer, and it's something that I haven't fully processed it, but I try to distract myself by helping my community. That's why lately I have been sewing and cutting masks. Plus, it's a very good distractor from my depression. I think this is the perfect time for everyone to put everything on perspective and be grateful for what we have. From my point of view, we should help, because we have these warriors in the front line giving everything to feed us, protect us, and help the ones that we love the most. Even though we're not going to be able to do what we planned, we are still able to live every day with joy and love, because we are not alone. There's literally a world out there that is going through the same situation. I think that life didn't cancel our plans. They just got delayed, or maybe they changed, and that's okay. Life is not perfect, but it keeps on going, and it only depends on us how we cope against adversity. Listeners out there, remember that even though we are not walking through that stage, we're walking through history as the students that sacrifice their experiences for everyone to be safe. To everyone out there, remember, stay safe, stay home, because you're not alone.